I'm Nadia Dunn. Welcome to IDX TV here at the Package Fulfillment, Logistics and Delivery Expo here in Cincinnati. I'm delighted to be joined by Brad from Regal Rexnord. Brad, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Nadia.
Thank you for coming. Now, tell us a bit about Regal Rexnord and your role within the company.
Okay. Regal Rexnord is a electromechanical product manufacturer. We're one of the largest motor manufacturers in the world with Regal. We manufacture bearings, gearboxes, things that put equipment into motion. And we've been in business for over 100 years. My role is with a newer product that we have that's called the ModSort.
And tell us about that.
The ModSort is everything that we have made so far in the past 100 years transfers electrical power into mechanical power and produces torque that does work. Typically in conveyors, we have made conveying devices that move things from one place to another. Today, the requirements, particularly in e-commerce, are to actually move things, motion control, off of those conveyor belts. So we have developed a roller ball belt that actually puts the motion control into the surface of the belt. It's an all-electric machine. It runs off 24 volts, so it's safe, it's quiet, it's very approachable. You could go up and actually put your hand on it and stop it. So we've moved from just components in electromechanical to actually building the motion control into the belt itself.
Well, let's talk about, you spoke about the safety thing, let's talk about that a bit more. It's very important in the last mile. Tell us about the safety elements.
Well, traditionally, conveyors have run in warehouses, and they've been guarded and they've been full voltage, and you really don't have people close to them. But today, again, with e-commerce and needing to sort packages out, there are people standing next to conveyors. They are manipulating the packages across the conveyors. They are pulling them off of the conveyors. And so it's a real concern for the safety of those operators. If you can move those to a 24-volt DC, which doesn't require conduit, which doesn't have the guarding, and if you can eliminate the pinch points where they might get clothing or actually their fingers and things caught in the equipment, that's a huge step forward in making a conveyor approachable. The other piece of it is making it quiet, so that, you know, conveyors typically have been loud, especially the air actuated, pneumatically actuated conveyors can be over 80 decibels. Our particular device, the ModSort, runs at about 72 decibels, which is about the amount of sound you'd have in taking a shower.
Wow.
Without me singing.
So much, exactly, yeah. It gets a lot louder then.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's changed a lot, obviously, over the last 100 years that you guys have been in business. Tell us what it was back in the early days.
Well, in the early days, conveyors were just to take something from one place to another. And now, because we're handling a wide range of package types, everything from poly bags to jiffies to flats to boxes, you really need a sortation device that can handle all of those different small to large, light to heavy, and that's what the roller ball belt is capable of doing. It can convey something as high as just 3 millimeters. And it can be only a 3x3 package, but it can do up to 50 pounds and do very long packages too.
And tell us about automation and how Regal Rexnord deal with that.
That's a great question, because in e-commerce in particular, the incoming facilities, fulfillment centers where the goods from the manufacturers are coming into the big retail companies, those are highly automated. They can sort products at up to 25,000 packages per hour. But when you get to the local delivery stations where the people are picking up for the last mile, those are not very automated. Typically, they're people that are looking for a package for a zip code or a specific destination, and they're actually pulling the ones off that are for them. So that is in need of being automated because we have labor shortages, and we can really redistribute our associates into other higher level tasks that they could be doing instead of just moving packages. So we with the ModSort, automate that process of sortation for the last mile.
And also using predictive failure analysis.
That's important because a lot of these places don't have maintenance people resident on site. So understanding what the condition of the equipment is remotely is important. So remote condition monitoring via the cloud, but also condition monitoring of the bearings and the gearboxes and the actual performance of the equipment itself that can be predictive. So a bearing or a gearbox and a motor, we can predict within a pretty accurate level of maybe a week, as much as 6 months in advance, when that product's going to fail. So then you can schedule your repair people to come in during downtime and not lose a sort or have to have your people doing a fire drill to repair equipment.
Absolutely, extremely helpful. Now, thank you so much for your time. It's been great to see you. Good luck with the rest of the event.
Nadia, it's great to be here. Thanks for.
And thank you for watching IDX TV, brought to you by CCL.